Hello miners, Rusty coming at you. We are taking a look today at a pretty special knife. This is the Buck Saunter. The model number on this is Buck 250 or the Buck 250. Hopefully we can see it there. It's got S35 VN blade steel. Now it does come in micarta and 154. This one has the marble carbon fiber. It's got, also comes in kind of a drop point, spear point blade here, or a clip point. It's a Boss, of course, a Boss heat treat. Hopefully we can see the symbol right there. And they only made these in the year 2022. So it's a limited edition. I would say it doesn't have any half stops. And so let's take a peek at this. I would say the pull on this is about 4 to 5. No half stops. Let's check out the walk and talk. Okay, so it makes the noise, but it's not, yeah, it's still about a 4.5, I would say. Let's see here. I would like it to be a touch more. Something interesting on this though is it's put together with screws, so you could take this apart yourself. Now I don't know if you would be able to adjust, you know, the snappiness. You won't be able to mess with the spring, but I don't know if tightening it or anything would help you. Has a lanyard hole here. And let's just take a peek. The back spring, really nice carbon fiber. So let's go ahead and do a sharpness test, shall we? Now I've bought a couple Bucks brand new, and the one thing that they have done for me is they have come sharp. So let's see here what we're looking at. Oh yeah. Okay, that one was easy peasy. All right, so I think Bucks knows what they're doing. Well, let's do a comparison, shall we? Before this wind comes up and runs me out of here. What are we going to compare to today, Rusty? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, we'll get this out here. I think a good comparison is another American-made knife. And this is the Case Sod Buster. And this one's in what they call black tough. And so it's going to be a synthetic handle. And it's patterned or molded to look like it's been jigged. But it is just a plastic. And this one has their surgical steel. And let's take a peek at that. That's more of about a 420 from what I understand, a 420 HC. So it's quite a step down from this. This, by the way, is about 150 bucks when they were new. And old Rusty picked it up on eBay for 99. And before you start saying what a great deal, it has a factory blem. So I'll show you that in a second. So at least I know it's a buck, but what it has is a little discoloration right in the corner of this here. And I don't know if that's from forging or if that's the machine got stuck there and heated the blade. It's definitely like if you've ever heated metal and then what? Oh, and then splash some water on it. So it's kind of like a heat anodization. So anyways, back to the comparison. So we will take and throw these up. Kind of comparing the blades here. About the same in blade length, and about the same in handle length. Take a peek at the, there we go. So I gotta line these up. Yeah, it looks like that, what are we looking at here? Sod Buster seems to have a little bit longer blade. I can tell you that this one's also thin. It's got a hollow grind, and the Buck has a full flat grind. So we'll get this one out. Yep. It's actually not, it doesn't slice as well as the Buck. So that's a little strange, because it's going to be, I really think it's going to be, I think it's going to be at least the same thickness behind the edge there. So let's go ahead and close these up. My example of this, by the way, probably sitting at a 7.5 on the pole. And on the close. So it's a little snappier. But let's put this out. We'll compare the two. And I should mention that my Buck also came with a leather slip. It has a Buck logo on it. But interestingly enough, when they advertise it, they say the slip is imported. So that means it was made in China. And I wish, you know, one of the things, if you're buying USA, let's buy everything USA. If the customer is going to support USA, the company, USA companies should be USA. I'm not going to harp on that. I buy plenty of Chinese knives. You guys know it. But there's the Buck Saunter. Thanks for watching.